Alien Isolation is one of those games that I take out every year around Halloween. Like, this game is the best in most recent times, the best horror game that has come out onto the market. I mean, Silent Hill 2's remake is great, and Outlast is great, Dead Space remake is great, but Alien Isolation is the game to play if you want pure terror on your face. And that's just what makes the most recent news that have come out just so great, because so many people have been asking Creative Assembly for a sequel for 10 years now. I mean, the game's been out for 10 years, and it looks incredible still. It looks incredible. But I'm going to go over the news that we have for today, and we're also going to talk a little bit about some theories regarding the news that I have for you. But if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel to stay up to date. I am going to keep you guys updated on any new developments we get about Alien Isolation 2. But don't forget to subscribe. Let's get into it. So, like I mentioned before, this game has been out for almost 10 years, and that is 10 years of fans praying and hoping for a sequel. And we finally got our prayers answered through a tweet that was put out by Creative Assembly a couple days ago, which has finally confirmed that we're getting a sequel to this game. And I am so excited to finally be able to have a sequel to this game to look forward to, and this announcement is insane. I can't get over it, because I made a video about this, about 3 months ago, about Alien Isolation 2, and I did not think that we were going to be getting some sort of announcement or anything regarding a sequel for this game. It's just so out of left field. I feel like Alien Romulus was a big reason why we're getting this game, because they finally realized that horror and the Alien franchise go together like peanut butter and jelly. And they did have a mobile version of a sequel, which was absolutely terrible. So hopefully they do this franchise justice and come up with a smart way to move forward with Amanda Ripley's story. But first, let's go over the tweet/statement that was put out by Creative Assembly. So the statement starts off like this: "To our fans around the world, it's hard to believe that it's been 10 years since we embarked on our journey with the release of Alien Isolation. When we started developing Alien Isolation, we had one guiding principle: to create a truly authentic experience that went back to the roots of the Alien franchise, a new story capturing the atmosphere and terror of the original 1979 movie masterpiece. It's been nothing short of incredible to witness your passion for the game over the years, and to see it reach so many players around the world. Your boundless enthusiasm, excitement, screams, and steely courage in the face of cinema's greatest killer have been profoundly rewarding. Whether you're a Nightmare Mode veteran or stepping into Amanda Ripley's shoes for that thrilling first attempt, we wanted to express our deep gratitude. It was a dream project brought to life by a brilliant team. With the reception you have given it over the years is extraordinary. On the 10th anniversary, it seems only fitting to let you know that we have heard your distress calls loud and clear. Today, I am delighted to confirm on behalf of our team that a sequel to Alien Isolation is in early development. We look forward to sharing more details with you when we're ready. Once again, thank you, and until next time." So this is a lot to take in, because it really sounded like they were going to go a different direction with this instead of announcing a sequel, which, don't get me wrong, I'm happy that they're working on a sequel, but it does bring up a lot of issues too. Now that it's a completely different team, because obviously I'm going to assume that some of those team members from the original game's development have definitely moved on since the release of the game. So it really makes you wonder if they're going to do a good job the second time around, because you know how it goes with these games. Like, you make a good game and then it's like making a movie. You know, you make a good movie and it's really popular, then you make a sequel to it 10 years later and it's not the same experience. And that's what I'm kind of worried about this, because there's a lot that can go wrong with this. So they really have to get this right the first time. Creative Studio coming out around the time after Alien Romulus' just massive success in theaters makes me think that they saw how much audiences loved the scarier aspects of the Alien franchise and not the over-the-top action stuff that they've been making over the last couple of years. And it goes the same way with video games as well. They just made Alien Fireteam Elite a couple of years ago. That game is probably deader than shit right now, and Alien Dark Descent was a step in the right direction, but it was not the same experience as Alien Isolation. And it's nice to see that after 10 years, we can finally get a send-off to Amanda Ripley's character, and we can have closure. We might not get closure for Dead Space, but we sure as shit will get one for Alien Isolation. But let's take a moment and try to theorize where the franchise is going to go from here. For starters, the franchise has to continue with Amanda Ripley after the destruction of Sevastopol. Because, I mean, she was the sole survivor at that point, and at the end of the game, we saw a glow of another spaceship start to approach. So I definitely imagine that she got picked up by a ship. I mean, probably Weyland-Yutani, as they were on their way to go pick up the specimen that caused the previous space station to get put in quarantine. And I imagine they pick Ripley up and they bring her to another space station where yet another xenomorph outbreak starts. And she has to go through the same thing, but on another space station. I imagine she'll play the same role as her mother did in the Aliens movie, where she knows how to survive against the aliens, so she has to teach the other survivors about the monster's weaknesses. This would be a perfect moment to have a like mother, like daughter moment where fans of both Alien and Aliens will be able to spot the similarities. I also want them to dive more into the corruption behind Weyland-Yutani and how they're trying to exploit this alien species for their own greedy reasons, whether it be for a weapon of mass destruction or the key to immortality, or at least the key of immortality that they mentioned in Alien Romulus. But again, it would be such a fitting theme to follow as they touch upon this in so many other of the Alien franchise movies. I would love to also see Lance Henriksen, or whatever his name is, come back as Bishop, because there's just so much that they can do with a sequel to this game that they didn't already do in the original. Now, we don't have a lot of information, so I'm going to try to keep this video short, but I hope we get to hear some more news about this game very soon, within the next 4 years at least, hopefully, and that I will keep you guys updated as well, because I love this franchise so much, and I really want to see this franchise take a step in the right direction. But it's really, the ball's in Creative Assembly's court at this point, so we just have to see where it goes from here. But I just want to thank you guys for stopping by and watching my video. Just let me know down below if you have any thoughts on Alien Isolation 2. I love reading your thoughts on multiple different games that I talk about, and I think it's really cool that you guys share them down below. But also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Stay up to date on all of my latest videos. I'm still working on trying to get an interview with Jas Patrick, so we'll see how that goes. But again, thank you guys for watching, and have a good night.